And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Okay, well, I'm starting to plan this out here, how I want copper to be smelted. I've got a pyro there, I've got a hopper there. We need a battery. Oh, we need a battery here and here. And we're going to have smelters on the tops of those batteries. We need a remove-only hopper here, and an add-only hopper here. Then we need to funnel in bars into here. So let's make sure there's no... Okay, that's... Okay, there's one set there. And I can have another set on top somewhere. Okay, we need to figure out power. I could still beam it. I took those down last episode, but I think I could still beam power over. Okay, so there's that. Let's get... No, that. There we go. So one pyro should be enough to keep those charged. How many? I have 6 whole conveyors left. So there's 1, 2. And these things just starting to get power. A little bit of battery power in reserve, but these should start smelting because we are out of copper. Tin is a little hurting too, and I guess I turned that off prematurely because I would like to build another smelter. How would I do that? That would be very difficult. Can I beam off the top? I'm gonna beam off the top of this. And I'm gonna put this on top there. An extra smelter will go here. This will go here, set to add only. Okay. And then I need a battery right here. Do I have enough for a battery? I do not. Although, I might have some over here. Yes. Yes, I do. So, this battery will get in the little crook of that. This will go to charge that battery, and then this will charge this battery. And hopefully, once I get another forced induction in there... Oh, I need 20 copper. And that's the slowest copper I've ever had right there. Ooh, still not doing it. These are agonizingly slow. So we need 20 copper total. We are smelting 2 at a time now. And our threat level is going to go way up because we're smelting so much more. So we gotta watch our threat level as well. But I'd like to have a forced induction there so that will start smelting as well. That should give us at least the ability to make that one. And now he should be getting power. And he drains all the power. Wow. Hopefully this guy requires 2 ore. Okay, so here we go. How about that? There we go. A little bit of ore for you. And I'm gonna infuse a little bit of power into the system. Just to kickstart. Just to jumpstart it. Like a defibrillator. So now we should be smelting some serious amount of ores. I'm gonna throw a little power into here as well. That should keep it charged up. And this is hurting on power. Oh, I guess it's recovering. And these should have no problem staying powered up. Now I just need the resources, a massive amount of resources, to put forced inductions onto these, which would speed these up as well. Because that's important. How is this hopper doing? We got good cutter heads on there. I might need to upgrade those cutter heads again to... Ooh, look at that. 26 tin bars already. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I might need to upgrade those cutter heads to drill a little bit faster. I can do it to tin right away. So I'm going to drag this out. Create an enhanced. Put it back. And now it's going to use about 2 power per second. Which, I mean, isn't bad. I mean, we can handle that. But it's getting 16 ore at a time now. That's important. Instead of just 2 ore, it's getting 16 ore every time it cycles through. So it should go a long ways to help keep these hoppers maximized. Not sure how much is in that hopper, because I don't have... There we go. Now I can at least see in there. 2 free slots. Okay, yeah, it's almost full. Let me grab... Oh, look at that. 32 tin in there. 15 in copper. I can probably build another forced induction. And that baby can go right on one of these. And that should really amplify the speed at which these things are smelting. So there we go. Tin and copper are now augmented. So we've got a few more smelters to go, but again, it would really ramp up our threat level. So we are probably already tickling the threat. The threat where we get attacked. Yep. It's not super high. I could put some more threat reducers down on the CPH, and that might help, depending on, you know, how much they cost, of course. Threat reducer, copper and tin, of course. Let me grab whatever copper that we have. I'm gonna put 3 more of these down. Please make it. Oh, this is rather difficult. There we go. Okay, threat reducer. You're gonna go there, there, and there. So now the hub is, you know, actually doing something. So let's look at what we can unlock. We got the magnetic drill motor that we can put in if we need more ore processing. But it looks like that's about all she wrote there. I will be feeding this thing in enriched coal eventually, but I wanted to get those threat reducers going. See if this is going down. It is slowly going down, but we don't have the resources right now to build these systems. Very soon, we will soon, but just not yet. So grab tin, grab copper, and then what I can do, how many, I need a few more of these, and I'm gonna need a few more hoppers. Crafting. And that eliminates all of our iron, unfortunately, but we should be able. I'm gonna need to put a forced induction on that one, get that a little bit faster. But I want a little bit more backlog here, so that way if I leave the area, yeah, see, this is hurting for power here. That's not good. That's not good at all. So I'm not sure, power-wise, what's a good move here. Let's charge Arthur up. So this beam is not keeping that battery charged at all. I do have some green eyes I could use for lenses, but the lens upgrade for this is pretty abysmal. I mean, I might get like maybe one more power per second, maybe two, which really isn't good. All right, do we have enough for another? I think we have enough for another forced induction. Crafting. There we go. Let's make sure these batteries are good. So that battery is good. That battery is good. Just want to keep an eye on those because that pyro is powering both of these smelters. And we really need those smelters to not slow down. All right, look at that. Building up our copper and our tin again. Boy, we were hurting for a little while. Yeah, the power issue over here is a problem. So how do we fix that? Well, I'm thinking we don't have the iron for another pyro. So I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna borrow one from here. And we're gonna build it on here with a logistics hopper. Crafting. And then some of these. Just enough. Look at that. Perfect. Just enough for that. And that pyro should do a good job keeping that going. This enhanced drill motor really sapped the power. I mean, even 2 power per second. And we're dumping a ton of power into these smelters as well. So let's infuse a little bit more power into this system, get these things fully charged, and see if we have a net gain now that we have that pyro. It might not be enough even still. I could do another laser over to this one, which would keep this one charged separately. And I could get rid of this battery and keep those charged alone. But these shouldn't be, I mean, they're 3 or 4 power per second when they kind of give a boost there. Up to like 7 when they need to heat back up again. But now we're rolling in it. Look at that. Now we just need to get iron going. Not sure how I want to do that. We've got an option to pull some power from here. I could do a separate smelting system, like right in here. Like, if I want to do batteries right there, just as a temporary area to just smelt a ton of stuff. Let me grab copper, tin. Both of those are upgraded? They're not maxed out, but they have forced inductions. That's all I care about for now. And then power storage. So 1, 2, 3 there. I'm not sure if a pyro would be able to keep up with 3 smelters. I'm hopeful. But we can bring up a ton of material. So I can put a hopper right in between all of this, and this will be the remove-only hopper. The only problem then is this hopper is right here. So I can put this one below. And then I would need a downslope conveyor.
Crafting.
And where would that have gone? Here we go. And then conveyor in there and here. And that way I can fill this in, fill that in. I should be able to fill that in. Then I can put another hopper. I think. I'm a little leery about that, so I'm going to put one on this side. Because there's a slope conveyor there, and I'm not sure how that works. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So now it's just... Ooh, I've got a bunch of... I do have a bunch of copper on me. Are we in need of copper ore over here? It looks like we are doing pretty good. I'll put some in there. Just to keep that going. As long as this hopper is full right there, that means we have a surplus. So there's 54 more copper, 67 more tin. There's a big difference that blue forced induction makes. So now I'm gonna need... I am completely out of iron. Because I need a couple more hoppers. So I'm gonna borrow them from here. So I'm gonna have one here and one here. These are gonna be the add-onlys. And then I can put the ore that I've got right in here. Okay, so that'll smelt the copper down that I had on me. So these are heating up. Probably drained the batteries. No. Surprisingly it didn't. Now I can run down and grab a bunch of iron. Right in here. And let's fill her back up. All right. I'm just gonna zip back up this line here. Whoa! Missed a block there. I think I'm accidentally clicking my mouse or something. So yeah, there's almost 300 iron that I can smelt in this system here. Then I can bring up, you know, I can bring up titanium and gold and stuff like that to augment the system. But I really need some iron for the hoppers. And I can replace the hoppers I tear down, add some more to this, so I can just dump a ton of ore in here. That's the important thing, is getting as many hoppers as I can built. So we have a lot of backlog bars that we can smelt as we go around exploring and prepping for our factory in the toxic caves. Okay. Looks like the sun is out. Arthur's charged back up again. Okay, so all of this ore. So these things are taking their sweet, sweet time. Okay, so can we make more of these? Ooh, I can. 1, 2, 3. That should help. There we go. Not sure if the pyro is able to keep up with that or not. Time will tell. I think it's struggling. Ooh, it looks like, yeah, it looks like that block was blocking. It was blocking the movement. Oh, surface attack. That's not good. That's not good at all. So he is making 21 power per second. Looks like, yeah, looks like these are recovering a little bit. Make sure we've got ore in there. Yeah, we've got ore. So it looks like they're recovering. And now I can drop my iron in there as soon as that's done. So what's our threat level at? 193, but it's actually 250 more than that. So yeah, this new smelting setup really ramped up our threat levels. So time of day is slowly sun setting. Hub power level is good. Not sure which side of the attack is coming, but we got some lasers here, but I don't know how close they're gonna get. These little wasps tend to stay out of the range of these, and I really don't have the resources for the batteries and the pyros and all of the stuff yet to build all of this. That's kind of what I'm building up to. As soon as we have the iron, then I can max these out with some pyros and batteries and have a little bit of defense for us. Hey, don't be spitting your slimes at me. Oh. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Oh, there's the first wasp coming in. Oh yeah, look at that. He did come into range. Oh, our first new type of bug part, chitin. Okay, well, they are coming close enough, which is good. But that's not guaranteed. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my CPH power or CPH health. Okay, this should be out, so I'm gonna throw some in there. Throw some in there. And yeah, I let these cool down. That was a mistake. You let them cool down and you don't feed it more power, it'll drain power just to heat back up again. So now we are going to get some iron. Oh, it's so good. And looks like, look at that, we've got a ton of tin. And how is copper doing? Not as not as glorious. What are those T2 forced inductions cost? A lot of iron, so yeah, I'm a little low on that. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.